Hello everyone, it's Road to Retire, the channel where I try to retire early. Pretty self-explanatory. On my path of early retirement, or at least my attempt to, I do various side hustles such as YouTube, dataannotation.tech. I've done remote tasks, Amazon Mechanical Turk. I've sold stuff on eBay. I've done a crap ton of things, and probably my favorite side hustle that I've ever done in my life is the Amazon Influencer Program. Now, before I get into this video, I know a lot of people watching my channel, they can't even get into the Amazon Influencer Program because you kind of need like a social media backing, like a YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. You need something with followers in order to even get an attempt to get into the program. So right away, if you're not interested in the Amazon Influencer Program because you don't have a social media platform, I completely understand. But maybe just like following my journey to try and retire early, here's what I learned. So it's like I built up my YouTube channel, right? I think when I applied, I had about 8,000 subscribers. That was enough for me to attempt 3 videos to get into the program. I got accepted. Thank you for accepting me, Amazon overlords. But I've learned a lot of things in the Amazon Influencer Program. I've been in it now since May, a little over 6 months. So a half year in, let me tell you things that I have learned, some stupid mistakes that I've made, and let's get into it. So real quick, I want to say the first thing that I want to mention here, because a lot of people do not know this, it took me about 4 months to realize this, is that if you make videos shorter than 30 seconds, people have to watch the entire thing and then order for you to get commission. If your video is above 30 seconds, they need to watch at least 30 seconds. So if you watch other people who do videos on the Amazon Influencer Program, you're probably going to quickly find out that they often do long videos, like minimum 2 minutes long. Now, I personally haven't done many videos long format. Actually, I gotta be honest, I don't know if I've done any videos that were 2 minutes long, but that's why a lot of people suggest long content, because if they watch 30 seconds of it, even if they click off and then eventually just buy the product, if they watch someone else's review and you can get some credit for it, you know, it makes sense why a lot of people make long videos. Plus, long videos means that you take the review seriously and people are interested in your serious thoughts. So that brings me to my next point. There's several different types of influencers out there. You have the psychos like me that try and sell anything and everything under the sun. I've sold anything from toothbrushes to light bulbs to light switch covers. Anything and everything that I have that I can sell on Amazon. I just did a review of my old Nintendo DS Lite that's over 10 years old. Anything and everything under the sun that sells on Amazon, you can do a review of. There's people like me out there that are like that are fellow psychos that will try and sell you a 2-cent item for a 0.5 cent commission. I'm that person. And there's also the common sense people where they only do higher quality products, stuff that costs a little bit more, because your commission by nature, even if you only get 1% on the item, if something is like $500 or whatever, you can get $5 just from selling one item. So I would have to sell like 40 toothbrushes to get just one item of a bigger, more expensive product. So there's a lot of people that just focus on more heavy objects, higher priced objects, and you can get commissions that way. So what have I learned doing anything and everything under the sun? Well, I've learned that people will buy anything and everything under the sun. And just to demonstrate this, let me show you what I sold yesterday. So here is a list of everything that I sold yesterday, and you're gonna see there's barely anything here that's worth that much money. Replacement charger base for an electric toothbrush. This is like a $6 item. I sold 2 of those. I have a Moan toilet paper holder, okay? I have a wooden spatula with a heat resistance handle. That's like a $10 item. I got a bump box, a pregnancy gift box that my wife got since she's turning into first-time mother next year. We got that as a gift. I sold that. A no soliciting sign, that's digitally printed sign. That's like a $3 item that you just stick on your door. I got a men's blazer suit, and before you think that's nice, that's like a $30 suit right there. That's why I bought it, because I'm a cheap person. I got watercolor pads. I got a swimsuit cover-up, which is cheap. I got a taper candle. I got a unisex posture support. And by the way, this copper support, I did that review like 6 months ago, and I'm still getting commissions for it. That's awesome. I got a hanging planner, a swimsuit cover-up, No Man's Sky for Nintendo Switch, and video games suck because they usually only get 1% commission. I got kids sunglasses, a cheap paint set, a $10 paint set. I got a coffee mug that's like $10. I got ornament hooks, which is like $3, and I got a a phone holder that you put in the cup holder of your car. So none of these items are worth more than like $50 to $60. And like the highest commission that I got was like $1.50 on one of these items. So again, I've sold anything and everything under the sun. And I will say on a lot of these cheaper items, my reviews are, just to be blunt, terrible. Some of these are like 10 seconds long, where it's literally just me. I'll take my phone, right? I'll hold it up horizontally and I'll just, here you go. I'll pan it and I'll go, here's what it is. It works great. And that's it. It's like 11 seconds long and it sells. I've sold toothbrushes and toothpaste that way. I've sold light bulbs that way. I've sold light switch covers that way. So you can sell anything and everything under the sun. But here's what I learned about selling bigger items. So before I get into my bigger items, I think it's very important to tell you how much I've made this year starting early May, where I got accepted and can start making commissions. Here is what I've made for the entire year. Now, you're going to see a lot of other channels that make a hell of a lot more than me. I'm just giving you my honest feedback, and I haven't been taking it as seriously as I should be, and I'm going to get into that. This is why I need to show you how much I've made for the entire year first, to illustrate the important point of selling higher priced valued items, higher reviewed items, and doing a better job with the reviews. So here is what I've made for the entire year. We'll just erase this. $3,642. Now, for me personally, starting in May, that's amazing. If you would have told me that I made $1,000 for the year on the Amazon Influencer Program, I would have been happy as a clam. So as it sits, making more than 3.5 times that, I am super duper happy with my results on the Amazon Influencer Program. Now, if you go to a lot of other channels who take this like pretty much like they make it their job, their 9 to 5, they will make more than this amount in a single month. So I just watched someone, it was motivating to me, I got to make better videos, who just made $5,000 plus in the month of November. And it's very inspiring, it's very motivating knowing that people can make full-time incomes out of this, and you need to take it more serious. And the reason I'm bringing up the 3,600 that I've made this year is for one important point, and here it is. Okay, so here is the important point I want to illustrate. Right now, you're looking at my top 20 sales here. And have you noticed anything? They're pretty much all the same thing. So this is, I believe, 4 or 5 different items. We have, let's do a highlighter here, this Bush Furniture, which is a computer desk that my wife uses in her office. So that Bush Furniture is literally only one. We only have one of these desks, so there's only one review. So right there, Bush Furniture, Bush Furniture. Now there are little different variations of it, but we've only done a product review on one, and people have clicked on similar ones from Bush that we've sold because of that. And then I did another review on this Ovios patio furniture, right? So they're all different sets, but again, I've only done one video on my outdoor Ovios patio furniture, and people have clicked on different variations. So look at that, right off the bat, 2 items takes away more than half of my top 20 sales. The TV stand that's sitting behind me, I did a review. That's my 3rd highest commission bringing product, 7-table TV stand. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot a Bush Furniture down here. My gas fire pit outside, so we're up to 4 items, and this copper fit posture support and the iron out toilet bowl cleaner. So these 6 items. Now, 4 of these are pretty darn expensive. The iron out toilet bowl cleaner, whoops, let's clear this out. The toilet bowl cleaner is really cheap. That's like a $10 product, and that's impressive. That means I sold a lot of mass, and I'll tell you why in a second. And the other cheap item is this copper fit posture support. Again, a huge amount of volume, and I know why I've sold a lot of those, and I'll get into that too. But these items are cheap. The rest of these items are over like $200. And my top products here, so if you eliminate these 2 because they're cheap, the expensive items alone, the rest that are on this list, they brought in $1,443 of my total commission income for the year. That is almost 40% of all my income came from like 3 or 4 big products. So these are the only big products that I really have too on my influencer page. So I cannot stress enough how important bigger, expensive items are. And when you have expensive items like that, take your time, do a really, really thorough review, get the lighting right. Lighting is important. All of my videos had really poor lighting, and I just got a ring light that's shining on my face right now, nice, bright, and hot. I just got that like 2 days ago and can start using that on products. I cannot emphasize how lighting and just showing off every aspect of a big product is important. These are going to be your money makers, unless you have items like this iron out and this copper fit health thing. Unless you sell a ton, and I mean a ridiculous amount of volume, you're going to make your money on bigger products. It's just law of numbers, right? 1% of 1,000 is a hell of a lot more than 1% of $40. So why did these two sell so well? This iron out toilet bowl cleaner. People love before and after, especially with like cleaning products. This one is a toilet bowl cleaner, and where I live, PA, there is a ton of hard water. So my toilet gets really dirty and grimy and nasty if you don't flush it like every single 6 hours. I'm not even kidding me. If you let it go for 2 days, it starts to get ugly from the hard water. So I did it before. I just looked at the water. I let the iron out cleaner do its thing, and then I did an after showing, and those are the type of videos that are going to get results before and after with cleaning products. So just know what your audience is looking for, because if I just showed like the packaging of, oh yeah, this cleaner works great, here you go, plug it in or whatever, I showed how to do it, I showed the before and after. If you just do simple and uneducated videos for your viewers, they're not going to buy it. This one, I've sold like over 100 packages of this iron out. Now, because it's so cheap, you know, I'm not going to make too much money. I think I made like $60-ish in total, which is awesome because it was like a $12 product. Now I only had to buy it once, but how much realistically are you going to make from these lower products? But it can pay for itself, and that's why I'm one of those, you know, anything and everything under the sun I'm going to try. And then this posture support. Look, I'm 6'5" and I have a terrible back, so when I put that like in my thumbnail, like I'm really tall and I have back issues, you know, that appeals to people because they're probably in similar situations where it's like, okay, I can relate to one who's really tall and they're probably naturally going to have back issues. Let's see what his review is. And I've sold a ton of volume on that, probably more than any other product that I've ever sold. Honestly, I've sold more of these. I also got a ton of returns on those. So just keep that in mind. But bigger stuff like this patio furniture and these computer desks are awesome too, because it's almost virtually impossible to return this stuff because it's so big, it's so bulky, and it's gonna be, I don't even know if it's possible to return these type of products. It probably is, but it's such a pain in the butt to get like a 50-pound item returned to Amazon. So that's another thing to keep in mind. But I want to stress enough that having more expensive items, take your time with the review. These are going to be your money makers, as it shows for me. 40% of my income came from just 4 products. 2 of those products being a patio set that I have on my deck outside and my wife's computer desk. So those 2 products alone probably brought in around $1,000 of income for me, which is roughly 30-ish% of my overall income for the year. So just keep in mind, big products are important. Take your time and do a thorough review of those. Let's get into the conclusion of this video. So people like subscribe to this channel because I am brutally honest on every side hustle that I do reviews on. And while Amazon Influencer Program isn't my highest earning side hustle, that's YouTube, which I'm doing right now. It is absolutely my favorite. And I think it's the easiest way I've ever earned money in my entire life. The fire pit that I've had, I have 2 videos, one where it's like a nice long form, like minute 30 review, showing it off, how to turn it on and showing it in a dark area. I've also did a 5-second video just showing my fire pit on, just taking my phone, saying, here's the fire pit. I showed it for 5 seconds, didn't say a word, and I sold like 3 of those that way. So even if you're like at a friend's house and they have like something on the wall, like a Nintendo logo or something, and you take a picture or take a 5-second video of it, you can make sales from it. It is the easiest way to make money, in my opinion. The hardest part is getting accepted and also having that initial social media backing. So Amazon Influencer Program is my second highest earner. My highest earner is YouTube. And again, people follow me because I'm super transparent. I'm averaging right now anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 a month on YouTube. And I just got monetized on YouTube around the same time, well, a little like a month or 2 before I got into the Amazon Influencer Program. Like March of this year is when I got monetization capabilities on my YouTube channel. That's my highest earner. Amazon Influencer Program this month, I'm on pace for about 400 to 500, which for me, that's a really good month. The highest I ever had was in July when I was taking it as serious as I thought I was, even though I know now that I'm doing a terrible job at it. I made $1,000 in 1 month in July because that was the first Prime Day that I experienced. And then I got really lazy with it, stopped making videos. And the lesson is you have to keep making videos, do your bigger products and take your time with those reviews. That's what I've learned in 6 months. Get a good ring light that I have. I bought this one at Best Buy for $30. You can see how bright it is and it shows the bags under my eyes. Thank you, kidney disease and lack of sleep. But get the proper lighting, take your time with the reviews, make sure people are getting out of the reviews what you would expect if you were looking into the item. You know, I could do a review on my Logitech camera, which I have, and realize people are going to want to hear how the audio is. They're going to want to see the video for streaming. They're going to want to see the video for like Teams calls and whatnot. Realize what people are looking for in the review before you go into it. That's going to help guide what your review is going to be like. And if you follow this channel, you know that I'm doing a challenge right now. And if you're not, if you're new to the channel and you're just following for this Amazon influencer stuff, I'm doing a challenge right now where I had to upload, I forget what my number was, like 250 videos or whatever by the end of this month. And I need to do some catch up. I'm going to do a lot of videos today. So if you're interested to see if I'm able to reach that goal, I think I'm at like 15 to 20 videos. So I need to do like 200 of those before the end of this month. And now I know I kind of missed the Christmas rush, but that's okay. I want to get out more videos because I want to get as passive as income as possible with the Amazon Influencer Program. And I also want to give updates, some realistic expectations if you take your time with reviews on the bigger reviews, or if you just review anything under the sun. I want to keep everyone out there interested and knowledgeable on what is happening with the program. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you're interested in seeing all my side hustle reviews, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see everyone in the next video.